What's going on, everyone? Ripper back here with yet another redstone tutorial, and yes, I know this is another secret entrance. I've done quite a few of these lately, but the reason I'm doing this secret entrance is because I have answered all my critics. In the comments on a few of my recent secret entrance videos, I've got lots and lots of complaints on them about how, oh, Ripper, they're not real secret entrances if you can see the button on the outside, and other crap like this. So I decided to answer my critics and come up with this design here. So what we have here, as you can tell by the video title, is an undetectable secret entrance. So as you can see, we have a, how wide is it? A 7 by 7 patch of grass. Nothing on top of the grass. As you can see, there's nothing even on the sides of the grass. So this is a completely flat piece of grass. Everything is underneath, contained underneath. And if I have remembered my direction correctly, if we stand here and throw a block here, provided I've remembered, and we can see we fall through just like that. And if we want to get out, we can have the button on the inside because this is not the hidden bit. We get up and we actually bounce up and end up on the outside. Completely undetectable. So you guys better not sook about this one. And yeah, I guess we'll get to the tutorial right now. So I've removed all the grass blocks just so you can see all the redstone behind it. And as you can see, it's quite a little compact design. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I got it quite compact, which I'm very, very happy about. But this compactness, I guess it comes at the cost of a little bit of efficiency. The opening sequence is pretty much fine. You fall down, you may glitch through the piston a bit. In survival, you won't take any damage just because there's nothing to take damage from here. There's no solid blocks and pistons are transparent, so don't worry about that. But the exiting sequence, you can see we actually bounced twice, and actually we need a block there for this to work properly. So that I did not know. That was my bad. And we hit the button, and you can see the exiting sequence is not as fluid as when you enter the secret entrance, and that's just because you obviously saw the saw us bounce twice on the slime block. Now, I've got to be honest, when I first built this, I did not intend that to be the case. It was completely accidental, and it's basically just because the button stays on longer than the item when it passes through the hopper here. That's how it activates. So the door actually stays open longer, but for some reason, for some odd reason, it seems to be perfect timing. So when you bounce twice, you get pushed up onto the surface. Again, this was completely accidental. I didn't mean this to be the case when I originally built this, but it seems to work really, really well, and I'm not going to complain about a working design. So just wanted to let you know, and yeah, we'll get on to building it right now. Okay guys, so for this build, you're going to need a 3 by 4 space, and it's going to have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks with the ground level being here. So you'll need 6 air block spaces in a 4 by 3 area. I'd like to point out that, as you can see on this design, this block actually extends out 1, but if you're digging this into the ground, this block will be part of the wall, and hence I won't include it. The other thing is that this chest is an optional, it's an extra. You actually don't need it in the design. You can just let the items flow into this hopper. I just thought it would be a bit more user-friendly if you had the chest there. So it's a completely optional extra. Put it in if you so desire, but it is not required for the design. So we're going to start off here by placing our pistons. That's how I like to start. We'll go piston here. We'll get rid of this. Piston here. We'll go up 1, 2 blocks. Piston on top. Go out 1, 2, 3. Break those. Piston, piston. Break those lapis blocks. And what we'll do is grab our grass block, put it on top of there. So this is going to extend up to the ground level here. So next step is to put in the input system, which is going to be our Minecraft with hopper. So we're going to go up to here. So that's going to be our ground block in which we're going to throw items on. We're going to go down a few like this. Put a hopper here. Shift click a rail on top of it. Place your minecart with hopper there. Under this, you want to go block to there, out to there, and put your hopper facing in this direction because you're gonna need to have a block under here, and just put a block on the bottom of that for now. Now I want to point out here that there is a slight directionality issue in this design because when you place a rail, it will always face in this direction. That is, if we check our F3, it will always be facing north-south. So if you're building this in the other orientation, well, first, if you're building this in this orientation, you'll need a block here and a block here just to prevent the minecart sliding off the rails. But if you're building in the other orientation, you actually want blocks here and here, so it will be facing the opposite orientation, and you can stop the minecart sliding off. So just something to point out if you're building this in another orientation. Okay, so now we're going to actually start wiring up the thing. We're going to place a slab of any kind there, it doesn't matter what type, with a redstone comparator on top. This will go to a block there. Put a torch on that block, and you should see this piston go up. Block on top of the torch, and away from the torch, redstone repeater set to 2 ticks, and simply a block there. Then we go underneath the torch as such. Now here, make sure you use a block that cannot be pushed or pulled by a slime block, such as obsidian, but it can also be things such as a furnace if you're low on obsidian. Put a piece of redstone dust there. Go down to here with your redstone dust. Now put another block that cannot be pushed or pulled by slime blocks with a repeater set to 4 ticks on there. So the final step here is just to wire up the bottom piston, and how we're going to do that is come to the back 2 pistons, go down 3 blocks, break this one and put a piece of redstone dust there, place a slab there and just break that block. On top of the slab, redstone repeater set to 1 tick. Now we're going to go place a block there, block below, break that one, put a redstone dust there, redstone torch, and to complete the design, place a piece of redstone dust right there. So just a few little details to finish off here. Firstly, we're going to place the button here, just so we can exit the thing. And then what we do is simply fill in the area, stand on our block here, grab the block of our choice, throw it into the corner there. And as you can see, we fall down. Then we just hit the button. And as you can see, we're pushed up quite nicely, although we did get stuck there. But that's all right. Still exits. And yeah, that's about all there is, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to go and build this in your world if you really liked it. And apart from that, I'll leave the world download in the description if you want to have a closer look. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.